Hello, this is the Braslow One Healer Terrell here on YouTube. This storyline reading is about a man, Mr. Telvin Orsborn, who was murdered by his child or children's mother. Now, Mr. Orsborn, he talked down to black ladies about black ladies. He said he'd rather be with a dog before being with a black lady, and it had to be a white dog and all kind of stuff like that. So evidently he hated his mother, and if he got sisters, he hated his sister. Because for him to hate black women, that means you hate your mother and you hate your sisters, and that's a fact, because black skin is black skin. You can't say, oh, it's my mother, so I don't hate her. Black mean black. So he was murdered by his children's mother or child mother. And I did a storyline the other day, but it didn't upload to my computer. So I'm going to see if some of the cards come out again, or if it's a whole nother storyline. I just don't know, okay? So he talked down to about black ladies really bad, and that is really not acceptable. It lets me know that he was born and raised in a certain area, so he grew up the way he grew up, along with the racist men he was around, talking down to black women, and actually probably black men too, right? So his environment caused him to be racist like he was. So we had another black man, Toby, if that was his name, who his white girlfriend killed him. She stabbed him. This one right here, Orsborn, his girlfriend shot him. But the one from last year or 2 years ago with the Courtney Clenny, or whatever her name was, and her boyfriend was Toby, if I'm not wrong, right? He came from his black background with his from Haiti or wherever he came from, but he thought that her skin could help him as far as a job. So he hooked onto the white lady or white ladies because he thought that their skin could help him get a job and get him up further in life. So that's the reason why he seemed like he didn't like black ladies, because he felt like black ladies didn't have nothing to offer. They couldn't offer anything. So he rather talk down about black ladies. This man here, Orsborn, he just was born, seemed like around a bunch of white people, and it come from his environment, and he just was raised like that, to just go along, to get along. And he really feel just what he feel like. He hate black women, but he refused to tell everybody he hate his mother and he hate his sister, because if you hate black women, you hate your mother and you hate your sister, and that's a shame. Because I wouldn't even want nobody to know my son don't like me because I'm black. So I did hear on social media I'm sorry, that was a big sound I never heard before, so it made me like look and say, what is that? Okay, let me go back to I heard on social media that his family wanted some help with the funeral, and they wanted black people, black women, black people to help with the funeral, and to feel sorry or to help get justice for him or whatever. But any black woman in her right mind wouldn't give a dime, one brown penny toward that man's funeral, or to even try to get justice for him. His family need to get anything they need from his so-called friends whoever they are, because it's not black women especially. So let me just do the storyline, because I already know it's his environment, right? But why he feel the way he feel about black women, because neither one of them was a looker. So if anything, they couldn't even pull a black woman, not a black woman who looked like anything, because she wouldn't even give them the time of day. They couldn't even get the worst looking black woman, because a lot of men that go to other races seem to think ladies is too boisterous, that ladies are too boisterous. They want ladies to be a pushover or walkover. But newsflash, we're not going to be no walkover for you and pushover for you. Okay, let's just flow. For you to have a stable mind, you want a black lady to just be your doormat? I don't think so, sir. So you better go ahead the direction you're going. You're not going to get it here. So we got the court card, so some kind of way maybe she going to be going to court because it was unjust what she did. Because going off the storyline I did yesterday that didn't upload, that storyline is saying that she meant to do it. Because I think she said it was self-defense, but the storyline I did yesterday said she meant to do it. I think it had something to do with either an ex of hers or ex of his or anything like that. And let me just see what all come out this time. One more. Okay. Okay, it's like a foreigner in a beautiful state. So he was black. So he considered a foreigner in a beautiful state, wherever they came from. And she was white, just like this card say, white life. He's on the battlefield with her. Okay, let's just put on. This is real life though, not raisins, not snowballs and lollipops, Mr. Orsborn. He had to make arrangements to get out of that camp, get out of the house, because he and she some kind of way was fighting, if not physically, verbally, anything like that. He need to try harder in love or business and accept it, because it was a lack of love and some information he got that was going to show him that. So a date and a time was set as far as something. So if it wasn't a job, it was as far as his home. He was choosy about going to a whole nother state, right? Because in the temporary times, he was trying to plan his fortune, follow me? Because maybe he had good work ethics, or he needed to have good work ethics, or he is calling a lot as far as a job, anything like that. Because he is trying to suit things up for speedy recovery. And so we got another call card. Call me soon. So somebody was in somebody's dreams. Call me soon. So I don't know if call me soon. You were in my dreams. I'm thinking about you. I don't know. I don't see no ex so far one here, but the one yesterday, somebody's ex. Or we can just take this as a job right now. I'm thinking about a job, trying to suit. He's souping things up, or her trying to get a job. Okay, and they was going to go get it, move fast on it. Want them to go get a job, or as far as her moving fast on it, as far as shooting him or whatever. She picked 3 junk to put him in. He was as good as trash when she murdered him, because she wanted loyal out of him, or he wanted it. So the total community, a group of people might know something, whatever it is to know. You need to be a realist. He need to be a realist, because this was premeditated. Follow me? Because she had deep feelings inside about something. He might have something on the skin, or she might did, because she wanted to control him, control him, or he wanted to control her. But I really feel it was her, because he's the victim on the table. Wanted to control, dominate. use her muscle in whatever ways to control him. So we have right here that we got a vaccine, maybe some kind of way, vaccine, blood work was drawn, IV, or somebody was vacuuming, anything like that. So if he is searching for love, he should have got it from himself. Finally, he in a safe and happy place with God, and he not alive. Some kind of way his eyes was watery, seeing things in slow motion. Because he was murdered, like the card says. She wanted to be like it was before he was murdered. Or she wanted the relationship between her and him to be like it was before it was murdered, because she wanted him to cherish her. She might have said she was sorry or anything like that. Okay, so she is going to be that warrior, because peace within made a stable mind for her. So she felt she was being tortured some kind of way, maybe by him. She is going to she is crying out to him some kind of way. Or he is crying out to her as far as talking or actual crying. So maybe they was going to be seeing some kind of counselor. Okay. If not a counselor, somebody who advises them. She wanted no excuses, or he didn't want any. So we have that she was deceived. He was deceived by somebody of service, and she was somebody of service. She was considered somebody of service, or a job, or whoever this is. So the sounds of her, the sounds of him weighed her down. That's just it. So her being a person of service, she was like a mother of his children, or was his woman, or it was somebody else. So she went straight at him like a lion. Okay, let's just see if I can just take some cards. So we have right here that the jail card. So she going to prison some kind of way here. She in her dream house, what she call her dream house, the house she love or whatever, but she going to prison. She gonna have to get Chummy with a support team, and that will be this card right here next to it, a lawyer. Okay, because she is holding on to a corrupt pain. She needs to let go of destruction herself, because she had some defeat, and it was some choice words between the two, fussing or whatever they was doing. He had to stop depending on others for him to grow, so he is dependent on her some kind of way, and able for him to grow, to make things happen in his life, maybe depending on her somewhat, because he wasn't exempt. He thought he was exempt, but he wasn't exempt, because she did what she did. So he wasn't nobody special. He thought he was somebody special, but he wasn't, because the card saying you are not exempt, Mr. Orsborn. He thought he was, though. But he is dependent on her to grow, just like that other man, because she had white skin. Follow me? He had to take heed to what was to be seen and heard by him, because she was saying whatever she was saying, and he was acting like he didn't hear it evidently. Let's just flow. Okay. She had hidden feelings, or he did. They needed to just say one of them. Had hidden feelings. I see it clear as possible now. Here we go again with it, as far as some kind of hidden feelings, or somebody was talking to somebody else, or somebody needed a job, or whatever this is, right? So let's just see. I need to get some so I can end the storyline. God says she need to apologize. Now's the time to apologize. His insane. Now's the time for her to apologize. He was the brown rabbit in the middle. he was brown, and he was the brown rabbit in the middle. So here's in the middle of this thing. Either he had somebody on the side, or she had somebody on the side. He was in the middle though. So she is going to go get him on whatever day. It don't have to be a Tuesday, but whatever day she is going to go get him. And she did when she shot him. Because she wasn't going to let him make her a plaything. Okay, so you ought to like mention us. So I have to mention Mr. Orsborn. Okay, Mr. Orsborn, I'm going to mention you even though you didn't like people who look like me. I'm going to mention you. Let's see what you have to say. I hope it's not nothing bad as far as people who look like me. I hope you saying some kind of apology out to ladies who look like us. Right? Since you seem to think this lady was special because she didn't look like us. You created the walls of harm to see. Okay? Okay, let's just see. Okay. So Mr. Osborne is saying that he created the walls of harm and safe. So he admitting that he had himself there. He put himself there in that house where harm came to him. Nobody dragged him there to be with this lady. He put himself there. Right? Because he say mention us. People like him who get murdered by their women. Get murdered by somebody of another color that you think is better than your own race or whatever it is he's saying. She wasn't going to postpone an active action because he is dealing with his common law. He created a monster with this lady and she is going to go get him, it. Because is his ex trouble or was her ex trouble? Somebody had an ex that they was ecstatic about. So somebody made a gesture that was buffoonery. Okay, let's just see if I can just get some cards and so if it wasn't actual fighting, they was fussing with their words. If they wasn't actually physically fighting, they was fussing with their words. It's like you're fighting, okay? So let's just see. I'm trying to. That sun could be an Aquarius, don't have to be. Could be an air sign they're proud of, don't have to be. Or he could be, well, I don't know. Okay, maybe somebody was cheating. Somebody had cheating ways, maybe. One more. Okay. Somebody got cheating ways. She wasn't settling for less, or he wasn't. I'm going to try to end this. So he needed God's bubble of protection around him to keep him safe, because anything outside of it will harm him or murder him, and it did. Because the next card is the bulletproof card. So he got shot, he got wounded, and he was murdered. And here is, he went back to a soul with God. Well done. He went to God. Okay? Her eyes was telling her the truth. She got flashes of joy because right then she was actually angry. She knew just what she was doing. It wasn't an accident. Because she was trying to stitch things and sugarcoat things or whatever. Because he walked away some kind of way. Maybe he is doing bird watching. Maybe he's looking at some old woman he had or ex of his or anything like that. But God said for him not to have no more conquest in love or business for the best future for him, because he was hanging around the wonderland of the lost souls. That means people who are sinful, devilish, street people, whoever these people are, who wanted him to disrespect himself in some way, cheat or whatever they wanted him to do, whatever it is, right? He was hanging around. Okay, So he was a father of a child or children. Daddy didn't show me love. So his father might didn't show him love, or this lady's father didn't show her love, his woman. She never knew her father, or he never knew his father, or he just didn't know his father deep down, or she didn't know her father deep down. Okay. So he got devastated because she plunged in and took her shot. So we got 2 gun cards on the table. Okay, let's just see. I'm trying to end it. Okay, don't die with the person, you still have life. So she wasn't going to die with him, she still had life. She was going to just go on about her business and lie about what happened and just go on and keep living. Just like the other lady, they ain't nobody to them. Once they kill them, they ain't nobody. They just going to go on with their pretty little lives. Right? So we have right here, she is going to be seeing everything in it and gaining much hope in that thing. Because she is educated and she is looking at him as a fool, or he treated her like a fool. He was a jackal or she was a jackal, however it's going. He need to drop his burdens because the ex needed to stay in the past. So if he had some ex of his he was talking to, that ex needed to stay in the past, or she needed to. Somebody had an ex lingering or whatever was going on here. So he is doing things all night, all day, or anything like that as far as work or whatever it is with her. Attempts to find my mother is senseless. So he wanted his mother, I feel, he wanted his mother when he was wounded with this card. It was senseless though. Okay, he need to revamp. I thought I just said this card, do things all night. What was this one then? Oh shucks, what was this card? Yeah, it's kind of the same card. Okay. So she's picking on him, laser focused on picking on him, maybe about another woman, or she had another man, or however it's going. He didn't want no smoke. It was pros and cons. Okay, he is marveling at a candlelight love some kind of way, but maybe. So we dealing with some kind of food. They might have been eating. They might have been somewhere that night where they was eating. They might was going to get ready to fix some food, or however it's going. So we have try me if you dare. So some kind of way she might have made a threat to him, and then he might have came her direction or whatever, and she shot him maybe. Because it's a threat card. Don't try me. Or you say stay away, or whatever she said, I don't know. Or he might have said he was leaving, I don't know, whatever the threat was. They might have a son they proud of. Or he was a son and his mother was proud of him. He could be an air sign, if not Aquarius. Or she could be an Aquarius. So we have right here that start to rely on his own voice. Okay, he is learning to get himself from under other people's thumbs, because he was under this lady's thumb and all these other people where he was racist with. Okay, I'm shocked. Don't see no racist cards though. Okay, she wanted him to change and he wasn't changing. So we have relations to not wanting her as a woman. So in relations to not wanting him as a man. So I don't know if she was cheating or what. Somebody was cheating, one of them. He was coupled off with Satan. He wanted peace, or she wanted peace. Okay, so we have right here, yes, you're on your path. So it is vital for him to get on his path if he wasn't on it. And God will say he on his path. So he an earth angel person, but he on the wrong side of the tracks. Because God don't condone evil in terrible ways that this man have against other races. So he is dedicated to the war of racism. Seemingly, he felt he was special, or he felt it was special having white ladies or talking down to black ladies or whatever. Yeah, he is chewing on it in full. for a while. So we have, he was at the house. He went somewhere, maybe a party or club or wherever, with somebody that he cared for. He stayed a little while, or he stayed all night, another woman. If not his own woman, some kind of way. He is being questioned by his woman, the lady who shot him, questioning his ability to be a star, to be a good worker, to be a good husband, to be a good man, or whatever. The truth going to be gotten out and destroyed otherwise, because he felt like he was ruined there, ruined home with this lady he had, or ruined at a job, right? And maybe the lady who shot him, whatever her name is, his woman, she might have felt like she wanted to say some things or whatever to try to keep him, and he was gonna leave her, maybe anything like that. Or was a job. Seemingly something became a mountain because she murdered him. He is living a plantation where living, or she was, life was falling apart for her or him. That means not having enough food, money, shelter, clothing, or love. He is going to be himself. And we saw he was being himself by all that negative he is spewing out about black women. Okay? They may have a lot of birds around where they live. We got number 9, number 1, September, October, sitting at the table discussing something, him and her. Or maybe when that comes, maybe her trial or whatever it is. Or the 9th of the month, or 1st of the month, or whatever it is. Dealing with a resource, that would be the lawyer's office in court. Okay, so we have something online that's going to conclude. So some kind of way, something was online, a job, if not a job. Anything as far as getting a lawyer, anything like that, or just a job in general that either one of them was going to get, or anything like that. Okay, either he said he can't do it, he won't do it. He got brown eyes, or she did. He need to cleanse his mind, acting goofy like he didn't know what was going on. So get up. So rape took me here sexually. So rape took him there sexually, or her there sexually. He on the down low. Yesterday, that one said he on the down low. So if rape took her there sexually, it just means she promiscuous. If it took him there sexually, it means he on the down low. Whichever one it is. One of them was raped before. Okay. So we dealing with evidence. They dealing with regular money that comes. Spousal support, non-support, work money, or whatever. Because remember I said that live in a plantation where I live in. So we got number 5, God's number of grace. God giving grace. Little mastermind right here, and that's a bad card. Laughing at the oldies, doing it all together. He might was gonna leave, and she wanted to do it all together and laugh at the oldies and mend things if he was leaving or anything like that. Or let's see, dealing with a social club. So this could be an actual club, a party out, a club they was at, a bar, or a new job, or whatever it is. Okay. He is hand in hand with the enemy. Wishing for a good decision with the enemy. She was the enemy. Okay, so we have right here calming his pain. Walking up that line. He's walking up that line. Calming his pain though, because God said, do we like this stuff? He had to get out of this mess with this lady. because he said no wait or something, and something went to the extreme with him and this lady. This child's mother, because they're connected, you know, a couple, but she wanted him to get in agreement with something, maybe something online, maybe a money deal online. I see this money deal card where you lay down for money, anything like that. DEA from the Conquest deal right here. He beat me so much and she is holding on to love, so either he beat her as far as physically, verbally, financial, or anything like that. However, verbally. So we got the cupcake exchange, and this is a job card. It's really a trafficking card, so some kind of way maybe something's online where you can make some money, because they was living a plantation while living. She was trying to make some money online, or he was one of them, right? $15, number 6, maybe something in June, something in May. She was going to spectate and challenge something. So we have this help is a minute away. Dealing with something called missable. So she kind of could have went to some kind of agency maybe to get help. Called the cops. Well, not called the cops, but I don't really see what he really doing a bunch. Let me see something. If she needed help, they needed help, go to some kind of social service place. Some people got all this fraud or what was going on with them. Let me see it. She had to be considerate of her partner. I am not selfish because I want a whole man, a whole woman. So if she doing stuff online, or going to make money online and being with other men or whatever's going on, he feel like he want a whole woman. He don't want his woman to be messing around with people, or is the other way around. He doing it. So we have no growth come from the same sex, 2 men or 2 women, whichever direction it is with this couple. God says your choices are your own, because something was online that was going to conclude. It was online a little bit where they asking or telling somebody, I guess, as far as, because rape took one of them there sexually to be the way they was, where they can kind of lay down for money, get my direct. I'm getting ready to put the card down in a minute. It's the same thing from yesterday. Or bodying. So somebody making money at night. Nice money at nighttime. Got number 31, number 13, number 4, number 1, number 3. March, April, or whenever this is, or 13 for the month or whatever. Somebody had money. Somebody wanted somebody to lay down next to the person for money, a job or actual man. So when that card came out not too long ago, I put a card out not too long ago, but the card actually had the word hotel on it, but you didn't hear me say it. I just said that he went somewhere because he is the victim. He went somewhere, I feel, or his woman, one of them went somewhere. If it's not a real hotel, they went somewhere. But the card actually say one of them went somewhere to a hotel, stayed all night or stayed some of the time. So that goes with this type of stuff here, because this is a money card, making money. Somebody, once you lay down beside them for money, they got a lot of money, making money at night. So they actually, one of them could have actually went to a hotel. Okay, so we have serene love. So we got the earth angel. So he an earth angel, but he wasn't acting like one. Okay, so we have he was terrified because he was raped, or she was terrified because she was raped. One of them was raped before. Okay, do you really believe what you hear? As far as religion, as far as God, one of them. Because one of them was battling and it was time to see. When was you going to tell me? I wouldn't have known this about you. That you was raped. that you make money, you go out at night and make money, lay down and make money, or that you was raped, or both, because somebody wanted to stamp their name on one of them to have money in the bank. Either he had her going out where he can make money off of her and have money in the bank, or she wanted him to go out, or one of them, whichever one of them was going out to some job that they saw online or something at some hotel or wherever they went at, and they made money at night, one of them. Or we got one of them sent the other one out to make money, however it is going. But it say, when was you going to tell me that you was raped, or you was making money at night, laying down for money, anything like that? Or that you was raped, anything like that? Either one of them. I don't know which one it is though. Okay, is nobody's affair but the person that you are involved with. Nobody need to know you was raped, or that you making money at night, laying down for money, taking your clothes off for money, that you struggling at home. Should I forgive you for the God mission? So the other one, then should I forgive you because God won't want me to forgive you? Okay, so somebody moved fast on it. What was calling the person forward? Had to get ready to take charge of the person's life, because we got the mastermind. So the mastermind moved fast to take charge of the person's life, but it was a shock wave, created a shock wave in the other person's life. So because jobs, it was neutral as far as work. A lot of work. Maybe May, maybe the 15th, maybe the 10th. No matter the climb, no matter what came negative, the person had to keep God, stand tall. I want to get to full bloom. So we got the person wanting to get to full bloom, wanting to make money, wanting to have money, was going to jump for joy and see it in a moment, some kind of way. Because we got somebody who wanted to be fulfilling a person's adventure, copyright, a job or whatever. Wanted to be able to make money. So we got either him or her, one of them got raped some kind of way in their life, and that's why they are the way they are sexually, right? But then we got one of them that's making money at night at some hotel or some place or whatever it is, or a job in general, but they making money at night where they taking off their clothes making money, anything like that, because something was online some kind of way, and it made it where that's why it's happening, because it wasn't a lot of work some kind of way here. So somebody was going to stamp, one of them was going to stamp their name on the job, I guess, to have money in the bank. Or we got the man might have sent this woman out, her out to make money, and he was going to stamp his name on her to have money in the bank, to bring in the money, however that's going. He might have sent her out and told her, go ahead for that job and make the money and bring money in here, bring home the bacon. Or it's just simply she went for a job, or he went for a job that they saw online, but it's taking off the clothes, making money. They the way they are, either one of them sexually, because one of them was raped in their life, right? So yeah, it was a mastermind maybe that came up with to do it in the first place, maybe because the person wanted to take charge of the person's life and move fast on it, but it created a shock wave for the other person because it was a lack of jobs. Person was going to jump for joy and see it in a moment, fulfilling the copyright. So really, this girlfriend of his, this woman of his, she shot him on purpose. She said she was cleaning a gun, they said, but she shot him on purpose. I see 2 gun cards. She shot him on purpose. So she might have been making money out there. And they might have been fussing about her out there making money. Or he might have been making money out there. But still, if you're trying to bring money in the house, it shouldn't be all this fussing going on. I don't know if I saw any, I don't know if I saw no drinking card. Did they say he was drinking? I didn't even see any card. Like, I don't even know if I even saw a drug card. I don't know if I saw it. I don't think I saw a drug card. Yeah, but she meant to do it. She meant to do it. It's not an accident. So she mad because he fussing about her making money out there, or she fussing because she think he just cheating period, or whatever's going on here. Or he actually put his hand on it, because I saw a beating card. But I don't know. I don't really remember hearing or reading that or anything as far as he did anything to her. She just said she was cleaning her gun. So maybe he wasn't beating her. He just was, he might have been fussing though, beating her with his words, whatever words he was saying, and she didn't like what he was saying maybe, because for her to come up with saying that she was cleaning her gun, that's far away from just shooting somebody. It's 2 gun cards, so say she plunged in with the gun, and then the other one is the gun card, so that's not a mistake. Wait a minute, did I see the manslaughter card for her? Let me see. Manslaughter or I don't think I saw none of the hey, I don't think I saw any cards that, okay, here it is right here. I know I see something. Okay, here it is. Want it to be like it was before. The relationship was murdered. Their relationship got murdered, tarnished by maybe doing this working at night or whatever's going on. Well, she just wanted to be like it was before she murdered him, because she in trouble now, because something happened on a weekend that she seen or he saw, and it probably took things kind of left field. She wanted him to cherish her. He is going to say he was sorry, or she wanted him to say it or whatever, but he had to take heed to what was calling to be heard and seen by him, because he was not exempt, God says, and the sounds of her weighed him down. But I got to turn it around, because he's the victim. The sounds of him weighed her down, so she wanted to stop hearing his voice, I guess. And she is just going to see it in a moment and jump for joy. She just wanted him just to be quiet, I guess. But she had hidden feelings anyway, you know. So, yeah. So that's it. She didn't know the cause. He didn't know the cause of her anger, or she didn't know the cause of his, you know. But she needed to just say it, or he needed to just say it. But she didn't like the sounds of him. He was fussing too much of what was going on. So she did the shooting, not him. So, yeah. I'm going to leave it at that. She might have thought he was like just plain out cheating, but he might just had a job. He might just was doing a job. Or she might just was doing an actual job, even though it's cheating if you're being with other people. Even if it's a job or not, it's still considered cheating, but I don't know. Okay, this is the Breast Love One Healer Tarot now here on YouTube.